Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to the podcast in another episode of Divij is Down. We got a very exciting guest today, but before we introduce him, I do want to let you guys know that today's podcast is sponsored by Mellow, literally the best melatonin on the planet. I wish I had a box so I could show you guys, but this shit puts you to sleep like a fucking baby. Use 4 to 6 puff, 30 minutes before bedtime. You'll be sleeping. You'll be out like a fucking lad. I promise you, and you'll wake up feeling hella refreshed, ready to work, ready to kill it. Use code DEN, D-E-N, for 20% off your order. KeepMellow.com. Thanks again to Mellow for sponsoring this video. Yo, we got a crazy guest today, bro. This is probably our biggest guest. You know, we've had the Lexi Panteras, the Bryce Hirschbergs, the Dwarf Mambas, but, I mean, in terms of content creation and pure just influencing, I think you have to be the fucking biggest person we've had on this podcast. So I'm very excited because I have a lot of questions for you. But I think he's from Hawaii, probably one of the biggest TikTokers in the world, YouTuber. Let's just get into it, bro. Swagboyq in the building. What's up, bro?
Hey, man, what's poppin', my boy?
Thank you. So, you mind putting the the mic a little bit closer?
Yeah, for sure. Respectfully.
Thank you for coming on, my boy.
Hey, man, appreciate it for having me.
Of course, bro. So look, Swag and I, we met through my boy Chris Weaver. Big shout out to Chris. We just obviously did this first Curls deal. Big shout out to Curls for all the love that you guys bring us. But it's great to meet you, man. And I really just want to kind of dissect your story, especially because you have such an incredible just the stuff that you've done on the internet is insane. And I think that there's so many content creators that we work with every day that they just aspire to hit these numbers that you're doing and be able to get the bread from the content and really turn it into a career. So you've really been able to do that. So before we get into that though, where are you from, originally?
I'm originally from Hawaii, man.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Honolulu, man. So yeah, Islander boy, and then moved to Texas, and then like I say, now I'm out here.
You a Cowboys fan?
Nah, not really.
Come on, bro.
But the Cowboys is straight.
Yeah,
I got love for them in my heart. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna say I'm their biggest fan. But if I'm rooting for somebody in a Super Bowl, I'll probably be rooting for the Cowboys.
The Cowboys.
So
okay.
Yeah, I'm a fan of them.
Good. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm a big Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
Massive. Yeah.
Cowboys.
So how did you end up in LA from Texas?
All right, so I was in school, man, and COVID hit.
Yeah.
COVID hit. I was coming out here visiting LA. I visited LA twice, and I was like, bro, I freaking love it here, man. I know this is gonna be home. I was making Snapchat videos of how this is home.
Yeah.
And then I came out here to visit. My homies had a spot. They had this little content crib. They said, bro, slide through. So I stayed for them for the summer, and then I was like, you know what, I'm not going back.
Just stay here, content create.
I'm just staying, bro, because I'm like, you know what, let me just take this leap of faith, follow my dreams, bro, and then let's just see where it takes me. So
yeah,
that's what I did.
That's amazing. So when you were in Houston or in Honolulu, did you know that content creation was kind of what you wanted to do?
I did. I really, not necessarily through social media. I've always had inspiration through music, acting, modeling, but social media ties around all three. So I was even when I was a kid, I was like, man, I'm gonna definitely be a star, man, and I'm gonna change the world in some way, some form, in the entertainment industry.
In the entertainment somehow.
So yeah,
interesting.
I knew it was coming.
And did you kind of find that out at an earlier age, or did it kind of come late 18, 19?
I found out I was gonna all this stuff. I knew it was gonna happen when I was a kid, right?
Point.
But it started to happen later on. You know what I'm saying? When I really put my toes into it, my homies was like, bro, you need to seriously hop on social media. You got the look, you got the personality. What's stopping you?
Right.
And I was like, all right, freak it. So
let's just get it. And was your family encouraging of the career choice?
Yeah, my family was really encouraging, especially my mom. My dad was a little skeptical at first, man, stay in school. You know, he's that type of father. So he's like, stay in school, make sure that you finish up your academics, because that's important. It's just fun for right now, basically. I'm like,
sure.
Nah.
You're like, nah, I got this.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay. So after I'm assuming you went to high school.
Yeah.
Did you end up going to college?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay, wow. When you're sitting in classes, because I'm 25 and I've always been an entrepreneur, since I was 14, 15, I'd be sitting in English class, trying to start Shopify fucking websites and shit, right? So when you were in class, in college and high school, were you focused on the academics, or was your mind wandering?
Bro, my mind was really wandering everywhere, bro.
Everywhere.
I'm not gonna lie,
yeah.
My mind was because I had a job. I did I was real estate or leasing agent. I was a leasing agent.
Okay.
And then also, the academic side. And then I thought my videos. So I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. While I was in class, 9 times out of 10, I was on my phone.
Just making videos and shit, or what?
Like not making videos
just
really,
bored?
but just like studying. Like studying like what I'm gonna do, or like videos I like and trends, and just trying to get the hang of it. Like, how does this work really? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I never really paid attention, bro. Like at all, bro. Like never did. Like in class, I never paid attention. I sometimes here and there, you know, I might pay attention depending on what class it is and stuff like that. But 9 times out of 10, bro, I was just scrolling, like looking at stuff. Like it's just like, you know.
Yeah. What's crazy, dude, I went to USC and I graduated, and to this day, bro, like, I don't know when, for example, like, World War II was, or, like, when the Cold War, like, I couldn't even tell you. And I spent, we spent near $250,000 for school.
Nah, literally, bro. It's like,
wild.
Like, it's like, bro, the sad thing, if you know about with me, bro, I went all the way to my senior year and dropped out.
Really? Wow. Why'd you drop? Did it
came to LA, bro. I came to LA, and that's when I stayed. Like, it was about to be me going into my senior year.
Yeah.
And I decided to stay, and I was like, you know, I'm going to pick back up online. You know, COVID's hitting and everything like that. You can't go in person anyway, so I pick back up online. But you get so busy, man, with doing all of this stuff, I was like, I'm going to just have to withdraw from right now. But later on, you know what I'm saying, just because, you know, I might take a few classes to pay somebody to do something, I don't know, here and there or whatever. But, like, I don't need my degree. Like, just being honest. It's not. For some people, like, if you want to get, like, a nursing degree or something like that, like, it's needed. But, like, if you want to make your own business, be your own entrepreneur, be an actor, blah, blah, like, you really don't need college. 100%. Right. But, I mean, I guess some people might say that they do need it because it helps them with structure or organization. So, I mean, it has its benefits and its perks, but it also, if you don't need it, you don't have to do it. You know, it's not a must, but
for sure.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. One thing I will say though is freshman year of college, I think everybody should do it. It's a good
just to get the experience.
That experience is like something that you can never like ever take back.
Sure.
It's like going to like prom or something. I don't know, but I think it's like better, way better.
Right.
Because you like it's like a whole different world. You're finally on your own.
Yeah.
You gotta like make your friends. Like it's another vibe. So
for sure, it's kind of like especially as an entrepreneur. Like I'm sure you get this. It's kind of like achieving a balance of like being different and pursuing what you really want to do, but also like experiencing life. You know what I'm saying? And, like for me in college, 4 years, like I think it was just like too much. You know,
yeah,
like 1 year would have been cool.
Yeah.
But were you in like a fraternity and stuff?
No, I didn't. I was lucky thinking about joining it, but I was like, bro, I know my social media gonna kick off, bro, and this is not gonna be. I can't be fully committed. You know?
Right. Yeah, I just realized this Bang Energy has alcohol. That's crazy.
Oh shit!
I've been trying to do sober October, so I guess I just fucked up.
Dang.
Shit. Okay, cool, man. So then you get to, I mean, I bet, because this was all recent. Like, you were in college, like, 12 months ago.
Yeah.
So looking back now, 12 months ago, I bet you're, like, hella glad that you fucking dipped out.
I know, bro. I'm extremely, like, happy, bro. I'm like, dang, my life literally changed from small decision I made, so.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So when did you actually start creating content on TikTok at least?
Like 2 years ago, 2019. At the very end of it though, like December.
Okay. Yeah.
2009. It was like November, December 2019.
Yeah.
Very, very end. So it's about to hit 2 years.
Wow.
Coming up soon.
That's crazy. Was there like a moment? Or I guess let me ask you this: when you started, like, how did you know that? Because you do a lot of the interviewing people and strangers in public or actor. I don't know if they're actors or not, but. How did you decide that was the content that you felt was good for you?
So it started off like this. I was just doing regular videos, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm doing pretty boy videos a lot. I'm doing like skits and some pretty boy stuff. But I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I got a little bit more personality than this. Because, like, if a lot of people know me, I don't drink or smoke.
Really?
At all. Like, I don't drink or smoke. So I'm like, I go to these parties and I just talk to girls. Talk to the hottest girls or girls or whatever, because that's the only thing, like, that's the only fun I can have, because it's like, or I'm with my homies or something like that, but I'm like, all right, so let me start doing this on TikTok. So I'm going to the girls, I'm like interviewing girls, and I'm like trying to like, let's see if I can like finesse a kiss within like that 60-second frame. And I start to do that, and it started to like blow up, because like a lot of people haven't seen it done, you know what I'm saying, that quick.
For sure.
Like, all right, you know what? I think I like these interviews. Yeah, this might be a little something. And it's free kisses. Hey, man, like win-win. Yeah, so I'm like, you know what? Let's just keep running with it. And then I'm just getting creative, thinking of more questions and to ask people. And then
That's crazy.
And you start to keep going.
Okay. So you found out that something worked and you just kept repeating the process. Because you've made, I mean, you got maybe thousands. I don't know if you got thousands of posts, but you just like, it's the consistency factor. I think like you just keep repeating the same thing with different aspects. Right.
Yeah.
So how do you, I was going to ask you like, because I'm big on like mental health awareness and stuff like that. I have an NFT project coming out about mental health. How do you find the inspiration to like keep creating content every day when you wake up?
Man, bro, so I'm like heavy like on like praying. I'm heavy on like knowing what the thing is. A lot of people, they don't have a goal or ambition. They just like do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not inspired. Like I have a why to why I do everything that I do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's bigger than me. It's for my family. It's for people out there who needs that inspiration, who needs that push. If I can show them, and I'm just a very selfless individual.
Sure.
So if I see myself as that way and I keep presenting myself, no matter how big I get, I feel like that keeps inspiring me every single day, being selfless, keeping that mindset of keep going. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I take time for myself. Like I get done creating content, take time for myself. I get in prayer. I chill. I just relax. And I focus, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, focusing on yourself, too, is another big thing because it can get you. A lot of people don't really, like, take time for themselves. And then I don't really go to parties and stuff like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? I step out here and there, but I don't be, like, stepping out all the time because it can be bad for your mental because there's so much going on in your life. It just gets your focus of what matters.
Starts to, like, drift away from you.
Away.
For sure. Yeah, dude. Like I said, I'm 25, and I think the first, because I went to USC and I partied for 4 years. Like that shit really fucks you up if you let it.
Facts.
So
facts.
How do you find the like mental strength or like how do you not drink and smoke? Because it feels like that's very difficult for a lot of people. Yeah.
I mean, bro, for me, bro, like I see it as this, bro. What benefit does it truthfully do for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, smoking all this weed all day, like, what are you doing with your life? Like, it's just probably making you lazy.
Unproductive.
You're probably not doing unproductive, not doing anything. Like, what benefit does that serve?
Yeah.
And then drinking, it's like, bro, I would rather drink Gatorade or, fruit punch or something, something like that, like, to keep me going or anything like that. I don't want something that, like, with me too, like, I got an influence on, you know what I'm saying? As long as you see yourself as an influence, like, that's a liability, bro. Like, if I'm going to girls and I'm, like, drunk and I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm saying or blah, 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 like, you can end up making a lot of mistakes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of mistakes happen. A lot of bad decisions happen. I know in marriages when the husband gets drunk, they hit their wives, and then, they didn't mean to hit their wives, but it's just like, just different type of things happen when, when your system is altered. So I'm like, bro, why would I even want to get my mind altered? Like, and sometimes too, I do feel like a lot of people use that as an insecurity. Like, I feel like people like, bro, I can't go to party if I'm not like buzzed.
Fucked up.
Yeah. And I'm like, bro, I can't talk to this girl. So like, I'm like, bro, you're just not confident enough. You know what I'm saying? Because I can go to a party and be the littest dude at the party.
Right.
But it's like I already built that confidence. Yeah, dead sober. It's because I got that confidence already. I built that confidence within myself. And I feel like that's what kind of helps me not go through that route. Because I think of future things, bro. A lot of people just think of the now, but I think of the future. You're going to have kids one day.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a family one day. You don't want to be like doing all this stuff when you got a little baby or, you know what I'm saying? You got kids running around the house, So I'll be like, habits repeat themselves. It's like brushing your teeth.
For sure.
You wake up every day and you brush your teeth and you're just like, okay, it's the same thing. Like you keep drinking every single day, it's not gonna stop. People think, oh, when I get a kid, well, later on in the future when I get it, I'll stop. It's not gonna just stop like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not how it works. You gotta stop something now and that's what'll help you out. You know what I'm saying? Try to work on it now so in the future it'll be like 10 times easier.
For sure.
Yeah.
What about like, because I just started making music and I found that when I'm in the studio, like I don't have to, but smoking weed like helps me creatively, right? So when you're doing creative tasks, like do you just naturally have that creative like mind or like what?
Yeah, something, bro. I'm very strategic, bro. So like, I ain't gonna lie, like with me, when it comes to my content, like a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, like it take me days before then planning out or like watching videos or getting inspiration by other people. Yeah. Like, I love getting inspo by other people, watching other YouTubers, watching other TikTokers, like, seeing what they do and see how I can elevate, my sauce into it or my swag into it and then, make it better. And then that's how I do it. So I'm just very strategic. When it comes to music, though, music is all a flow. So
True.
Music, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? I can see what you mean when you say you gotta hit flippy or something like that, because it's like you gotta be in a zone for real.
Right.
And when I'm in my music zone,
Yeah.
I'm a very like, because I got like this, this semi clout, there's all this different type of stuff going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of girls, they're like very only for you for that reason,
For
or
sure.
they're in and out your life, or they try to use you. So I use pain to, like, I try to think about pain
Interesting.
to get me to create my music so I can feel it more. You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting.
Or I use like past pain to like help me
Interesting.
get to where I get to. That's how I create my
That's
music.
That's fire. So. Yeah. So I've been writing a lot of love songs because I went through a breakup, a 6-year relationship. Yeah. But I'm like, I do the same thing. Like I'll just be thinking about our breakups or like a specific fight we had, and then just create the song like from that fight or some shit. And that shit really works.
No, it works for sure, bro. Yeah. Cause like pain is like, people can feel it in their songs, bro. Yes. There's a lot of hurt people out here, bro. So it's like when they can feel that in your songs or through your music, it's just like.
Yeah, 100%. So have you explored music? Like, are you pursuing music and fashion?
Yeah, I'm pursuing music, fashion, modeling, acting. That's what I'm really pursuing now. I'm building my in-home studio right now, so I should have it built by like next week. But that's why I prolonged it for a few months. Like I've been just waiting for the media to like get my new spot, settle in and everything like that. Now I'm building my studio, so I'm about to just like punch in all the time.
Just go crazy.
Go crazy.
I love it.
That's like one of my major goals that I'm trying to work on right now.
Who are some people that inspire you, whether it's like music, content?
Music. In the music world, people who inspire me, of course, is Drake. Drake is a legend.
Of course.
Chris Brown. I like Chris Brown, bro. I like Justin Bieber because I sing a lot. So I like Chris Brown. I like Justin Bieber. Mm-hmm. They're some of my like biggest like inspirations. Like Chris Brown, he's
been around for so long, bro.
He's been around for a while.
Years.
Justin Bieber, like I love his like his harmonies, his melodies and stuff like that. He's fire.
Yeah.
But but for content creation, I'm more inspired by YouTubers on the content creation side.
Really?
Not more TikTokers. So it's like this new guy I've been watching, his name like Gideon or something like that. Gideon or something like that. He's funny. He's funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he's funny. I'm also inspired by like I got this guy named like Miami the Kid. He has like some sauce.
Yeah. It's from Florida.
Yeah, he got some sauce. He kind of like. So I used to watch his stuff like that all the time. I used to even watch. I got my homie Smooth Geo. Mm-hmm. I used to watch his stuff too. Like some YouTubers be like helping me out like interviews wise.
Yeah.
Inspire me on my interview format wise or like the sauce wise or how they like set up the videos. I like how they used to do it. I used to watch their stuff all the time really. But
sure.
Yeah. So
that's fire. How do you ideate? Like what's your ideation process when you're creating a piece of content? Like are you sitting at a notepad like writing out the concept or
not
what does
really?
It look like?
Sometimes bursts in my head. Sometimes if I think about deal, bro, I gotta write it on my phone in my notes real quick. Just write it down real quick, get it down. So I'm like, I got it. Or if I see an idea that I like, while I'm scrolling, I just like it, and I go back to my likes
and look through it.
And I remember my idea that I thought in my head before I like. Let's say, for instance, I go to Santa Monica, I go to my likes real quick, and I'll be like, okay, what did I like? Go to that and be like, all right, cool. So I know which one. I know this was the one I liked, and I know how I was gonna do that type of video. So.
Interesting. That's very cool, man. You were on Vogue magazine.
Yeah.
That must have been fucking insane, dude. Like,
insane.
What was that like? How did that happen? And when you found out that you were gonna get Vogue, like, how does that?
So like, I was doing like a regular shoot. They said we was gonna like submit it, blah 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 blah. It could be potentially Vogue, but like, bro, it didn't get released till like months. That's what a lot of people don't know. Like, it got released like months later.
Okay.
So I'm like, I got a call from my management team that was like, hey yo, like. Bro,
Vogue, dog.
It's lit.
That's crazy.
Nah, no way. No blah. So they say you got the first publishing thing. COVID's going on, so we're gonna publish it on our end, like blah blah blah. When we do like our US thing, blah blah blah. So I'm like, all right, but I'm still staying tuned on that. But I'm like, this is like fire. This is amazing, So once in a lifetime opportunity. Like a lot of people don't get that. Opportunity, so I was just like, man, I'm grateful, man. For sure. The moments I worked for sure.
For sure, that's incredible, man. I can't imagine. That's insane. Cool, man. So what I was gonna ask you was like, you mentioned your management team. How did you, especially in LA, because there's a lot of sharks, right? Especially on the business side. as somebody who is on the business side, like I've had moments in the past where I've been a shark, you know, and I look back and I'm like, there's certain ways to do business, and there's right ways to do business, and there's wrong ways to do business. So, how do you have like a solid team around you that is keeping you protected? Like,
yeah. So with me, bro, like, yeah, it's like more of like not necessarily homies, but the thing is, if you do good for other people, they'll do good for you.
Yeah,
that's how I see it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like I work with like multiple people and different people and stuff like that because I'm always like willing, open. You know what I'm saying? You'll be dumb if you're not open to other people. But I'm just surrounded by people who does good for me. You know what I'm saying? I see before I even like work with anybody, I see like how they maneuver. I see like how genuine they are, how good they're. You know what I'm saying? If I know you and I got a good solid relationship with you, I'm like I can trust you. It's all about trust. Because like I said, there are sharks. There's people who's gonna just
lots of sharks
get what they want. You know what I'm saying? So being very observative, I think helps me out because it's like before I even bite the bait, I observe first. You know, I see how they maneuver, and that helps me out a lot.
That's amazing.
For sure.
It's super, super important to have a solid team.
Nah, extremely important.
How do you manage all the shit that you got going on? Because as someone who's making, you know, content, you probably have like the brand deals, you've got the the e-com stores, like all this shit. How are you managing everything? It's gotta be tough.
I don't know. Sometimes I tell myself I don't even know my dang stuff. Sometimes how I manage it, but like I don't know. I get it done, bro. I feel like I take time.
Yeah.
For my personal, I'm just like, you know what? That's it. I feel like it's only hard if you make it hard for yourself.
Yeah.
Or if you think about it too much.
Overthinking.
I'm a type of person, bro. I don't think about it that much. You know what I'm saying? I try not to because you can stress yourself out heavy. I seen a lot of people like it's like in school.
Yeah.
College when you, oh my gosh, we got a test coming up next month. Like we got a test coming up next week. Like I'm so stressed. I'm in my books every single night. Like you stress about it so much, bro. You're just gonna naturally stress yourself.
It's self-imposed. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm just like, bro. You know what? It's not even that bad. It's chilling. People like, it's snakes out here in LA. These people out here to get me. Like I don't know if I like it out here in LA. I'm like, bro, it's not even that deep, bro. Like relax. It's not. It's really not that deep, bro. Like chill. Like.
Right.
People out here, there's some snakes, but it's awesome. You're going to find some real people, too. You don't need to be surrounded by the snakes if you don't want to be surrounded by them. Like, not everybody's trying to bite you in the tail, bro.
Right,
relax.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Stop going to parties too much.
Exactly. Because that's when you'll find the fucking snakes, probably.
Exactly.
That's crazy, man. It's so cool. You seem like you're very, because you're what, 22, 23, right?
Yeah.
Age-wise? Yeah. You seem very
300 to be exact. But,
yeah. How do you keep such a good head on your shoulders? I know you mentioned you pray, but is there other things like fucking working out, like
bro. So I ain't gonna lie, I used to work out a lot, but I got a hernia, bro. Working out, like shit. I was like, oh shoot, I was working out crazy.
Damn.
But now I'm about to tap into like working out heavy. But like, really, what I do, bro, I be playing Call of Duty, bro, with the homies, bro. We on COD, bro, on the PS4. We be going crazy, bro. So I be on like Call of Duty, bro.
Sheesh.
Sometimes, bro, like me and the homies, we all like go out together. You know what I'm saying? All this bowling or to the movies or
boys' night.
Boys' night, bro. The boys, bro. It's good for the
it's
to be around the
heart,
boys, bro.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people overplay it, but like the boys' night is just good. Like having like select few people you just like you mess with. Them your homies, your dogs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all vibe out here and there, for whatever. Sure. Y'all play the game or. Stay back at hometown, whatever it is, bro. And I feel like that's very helpful, and that helps me like mentally, like stay like, all right, bro. You know,
sure.
I'm a kid, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
stay
still
young
a kid.
at heart.
Like I'm young at heart, bro.
So important.
I can have fun, bro. I can enjoy myself. I can enjoy my youth.
Yeah.
I can get on a game and play Call of Duty. I don't gotta stress about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just vibe around.
It's so important, bro. And it's so like I have like maybe like 6 meetings on Sunday that are massive. Like could be like hundreds of thousands of dollars. I canceled all of them just to go to the Raiders game in Vegas because I'm like, fuck it. Like,
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's not always about the money. Like
exactly.
Yeah. But it took me some time to kind of recognize that. You get recognized a lot, huh? In public and shit.
Yeah.
What's like the craziest moment you've had with a fan? I'm sure you've had several.
Bro, I've had so many crazy moments, bro. It's
really?
Like crazy.
Any that were like unsafe to the point where you're like, oh shit, like I need to get out of this?
My interviews really sometimes be the most unsafe moments, but like I feel like the most like unsafe moment I probably ever had. I just had it in the back of my head, but it just like slipped my mind.
Just people going crazy on you. Like,
yeah, but it was like dudes. Like I be feeling like it's sometimes it's dudes. It'd be like skeptical dudes.
oh,
But
just
like big
okay.
fans, but like they'll be like keeping around there like watching there with that group of homies. They'll be watching, but I know when somebody's trying to rob you, bro.
Right,
Like
right.
I got that sense. I can tell when somebody. I never got robbed, but
Thank God, knock on wood, bro.
I can tell. When somebody's trying to rob. Like when you're plotting. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen a few times where like people are plotting, and I tell my cameraman something. I turn the cameras on.
Turn them on so you could get it. Smart guy.
Cause you got the camera on and you facing the camera in my face. Like you do that, you call him 4K. We got your face on the camera.
Yeah.
You probably not going. You ain't gonna run with nobody with cameras in his face, really. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But without the cameras on, you just going off people's words. Nobody got you on video. You don't really got evidence like that, so you're gonna do it. So I've seen a few times. It's probably the most skeptical moments I do. It's really with like dudes encounters and stuff like
just
that.
Watching.
You have some weird females here and there, like just
for
some
sure
weird stuff, but definitely like when like I can tell somebody's trying to like rob me or something like that. That's fine.
No, I've been in a situation. It's the energy. You just feel it from them.
Yeah,
like, it's not cool. You mentioned females. How do you feel about dating in LA? Has that been an issue? Like, is it?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I thought we would come out here to LA find a wife, bro. To be honest, bro, you think like
it's hard, bro.
An LA's wife. The only way you can find good girls is from girls that just move out here to LA, or a girl that's like
100%.
You know what I'm saying? That's when you like, okay, cool. Or a girl that was like already from LA,
right?
Because a lot of people, they're not originally from LA. They move out here trying to chase all the fame, and they're like stupid. You know what I'm saying? And clout chasing and all this different type of crowd.
For sure.
Those girls out there, bro, is bad news. Stay away from them for sure. But there's some like I say, in the speck of all the dust, there's a diamond.
Yeah.
You know, in the rough.
You just gotta weed through all the bullshit.
Exactly.
Like I think a lot of my boys, especially, like they'll be going out to like One Oak, Poppy, like all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, damn, like I can't meet a girl that I want to be with. And I'm like, you're looking in the wrong fucking place.
You're not finding your girl in a party, bum boy.
No. Nope.
You're not. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, unless she's like brand new out here and she's just going out for the rest of the time. But if you see a girl 9 times 10 at every single party,
nah. And if she's having sex with you the first night, she's doing that with everybody else.
Literally. Stay up, king. That's what it says. Like, just keep your head up, king, because she did it with you the first night. What makes you think she's not popping up for nobody else? Because there's people who got more clout than you.
Nicer cars,
probably look better than you. All this different type of stuff. So she's gonna do it for you. What makes you think she's not gonna do it for
You're
other
not
people?
special. That's real shit. I met my girl on Clubhouse, the app.
Oh, shit.
I was speaking on an influencer marketing panel, and she was in the audience listening. So I DM'd her. Now we're dating, and that was a good spot.
That's fire. Yeah, nah, that's fire. That's fire. That's on some business.
She was getting educated. Like,
So, that one right there, that's good. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to talk to girls who's like more like not in LA. So that's where I meet most of my like genuine pure girls, or like from ever traveling out on the road and stuff like that. Like girls who don't even know who I am.
Right.
That's always good.
For sure. Where do you see we got to wrap up because I think studio's about to shut down. But where do you see your career kind of going from here? Because you're obviously young, bro. Like,
man, bro, I know it's gonna skyrocket. Like, I think this is just a start.
Just a start.
This is really just a start to like a crazy journey, bro. Like I told you, like my music's gonna pop off.
Yeah.
Millions of people. I feel like modeling is gonna go extremely insane. You know, acting, movies, shows, all that, bro. I just feel like. It's really like I said, it's just a start to greatness, bro. So what I'm doing now is just like a stepping stone to where I'm gonna really be at. So
it's a long-term journey.
That's where I see myself.
That's amazing, bro. It's so good to hear, and it's so cool to see other like young cats like just killing it. Like it's amazing. Who's your dream like feature music wise? Like if you could have a song with anybody.
Drake.
You think it's gonna happen? I can see it fucking happening, bro.
Yeah.
You never know. He probably already knows who you are.
Yeah, Drake.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
The Weeknd watches my videos.
He does. What the fuck?
I was like,
wow,
blown away. I found out last night.
Wow, that's insane, dude.
So I'm like, man, you never know.
Yeah. Sheesh, you might have a song with The Weeknd.
That's what I'm saying. You never know.
DM
man.
him, bro.
Hey, I have to, man.
Yeah, that's amazing, bro. Yo, well, I think we're out of time. Thank you so much for coming in, man. I really appreciate it. If people don't follow you already, where can they find you?
Man, they can find me on all social media platforms at SwagboyQ. And
And that's a wrap, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Divij Den podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe, smash that like button, turn post notifications on. Of course, follow Swagboyq. Follow your boy on Insta. Make sure you guys use code DEN, DEN, for 20% off your order. NFT project coming soon. And that's it. Bye.
Peace.